Hello everyone, my name is Maven. First, I'm going to start off with a scenario to get you to understand what I'm going to be talking about in this debate. So, I want you guys to imagine a cop on duty. He pulls over a person for a broken taillight. Now the driver's acting suspicious. Reaching in their glove department, does the police officer wait for a national guideline to arrive? Or does he act on his experience and training to potentially prevent a dangerous situation? That's why police discretion is crucial. Every situation is different, and officers need a flexibility to adapt to their approach. National standards, while well-meaning, can be rigid and fail to account for the unique needs of different communities and circumstances. I'm going to start with my opening statement. While officers face difficult situations, shouldn't there be some baseline rules to ensure everyone gets treated fairly? No. No matter where they live, national use of force standards wouldn't take away all discretion, but they would set clear guidelines to prevent excessive force and promote consistency across the board. Right now, what's considered reasonable force is in one state might be excessive in the other. The inconsistency damages trust and raises concern about potential biasness. We need national standards to ensure everyone to be protected under the law. National standards might sound good in a theory, but they can create a box-checking mentality that discourages officers from using their judgment. This could lead to missed opportunities to de-escalate a situation, prevent crimes, and progress. Additionally, local communities are best equipped to understand the specific needs and context of national standards could ignore these crucial differences. Discretion without clear guidelines can lead to abuse and unequal application of the law. Studies have shown that states with lesser standards have higher rates of police killing. National standards wouldn't eliminate discretion entirely, but they would establish a clear framework for officers to operate within, reducing the risk of excessive force and potential accountability. National standards can be too restrictive, hindering officers' ability to respond effectively to rapidly evolving situations. Imagine a hostage situation. Would an officer wait for national guidelines to act based off of their training experience? Based off of their training and experiments? No. Additionally, with proper training and ongoing community engagement, officers can exercise discretion responsibly, building trust and understanding within their communities. Training and community engagements are essential, but they're not enough. We need a clear national standards to ensure consistency and hold officers accountable. These standards, without eliminating discrepancies, but they would set minimum requirements to prevent situations where excessive force is used without jurisdiction. Here's my closing statement. Police discretion is the backbone of effective law enforcement. It allows officers to adapt to unique situations, build relationships with their communities, and make crucial decisions on the fly. While national standards might seem appealing, they can be inflexible and hinder the criminal justice calls officers make daily. Let's trust and equip our officers with the discretions that's needed to keep the community safe. Okay, so now a part of my debate, I'm gonna break down the use of force. Let me just go to my notes. Use of force. So I picked California and Texas. Okay, so California, this states allow the bare minimum approach. They want officers to use the tiniest pinch of force needed. Say, arrest someone, stop them from running or keeping themselves and others safe. It's all about de-escalation and using the least amount of spice possible. They even keep a record of every single like they keep a record of every single like discrepancy that happens between police officers and, you know, a potential person that's going to be arrested. Then we have Texas. On the other hand, Texas, this is a bit more on the reasonable chief approach. As long as an officer acts like a level-headed cop who would use the same amount of force in the situation, it's generally considered okay. This gives officers more freedom to adjust to the heat, but it can also lead to a wider range of what might be considered acceptable use of force, depending on the situation. Okay. The difference matters. So these difference in the use of force between California and Texas can have a real world consequence. Studies suggest that states with lesser guidelines might have more incidents where things get a little too out of hand compared to states like California with stricter rules. So the bottom line between this is understanding these state by state variation is important for having informed conversations about how police use force while both states want to keep officers safe and protect citizens' rights. The specific instructions and interpretations of these use of force tactics can lead to very different outcomes in similar situations. Finding a common use of force tactics through national guidelines or standardized training might be the key to making sure everyone gets treated fairly and safely, no matter where they lie or live. Well, thank you everybody for watching my debate video. Hope it was helpful to understand my viewpoints on everything.